Are taxpayers being taken for a ride again? Our Scripps National Investigative Team first exposed what critics say is an outrageous waste of your tax dollars. And after some Washington lawmakers saw our investigation, you might be surprised what did and didn't happen. Our national investigative correspondent Jim Osman is back on the story looking for answers.
Chairman, I have an amendment at the desk.
Our investigation prompted a California congressman to take to the House floor to kill an expensive government program, citing our report.
Voters entrusted the House to Republicans with a crystal clear mandate: stop wasting our money.
He's worked up about a program called the Essential Air Service, which began in the 1970s.
It was supposed to last a few years.
It uses about $200 million of your tax dollars a year to subsidize seats on planes to rural areas to economically prop up smaller airports. In May, we took flights from small airports in Maryland to Ohio to Nevada, which were largely empty. Yet your tax dollars are still footing the bill to help subsidize those seats.
A reporter recently investigating this waste took one of these flights from Ely, Nevada, and was the only passenger on that flight.
He's talking about our investigation and the flight we took from Las Vegas to rural Nevada. Except for our producer, the plane was totally empty. But your tax dollars still subsidize the cost of those empty seats, $3,700 each, costing you about $70,000.
I offer instead this amendment to stop fleecing taxpayers for this expensive folly.
Eric Zimmerman with Taxpayers for Common Sense says the video we captured is in part driving the debate.
It's visually very striking. This is a wasteful program. This is an unnecessary program. There's nothing essential about this program.
Some lawmakers clearly disagree, yet give them a fancy podium like this and a great photo op, and they're happy to talk. But when we started asking the tough questions, well, things started to get a little lonely. Not one of these 8 lawmakers who support the Essential Air Service would talk to us on camera. So we paid a visit to Nevada Congressman Joe Heck, another supporter. That empty flight you saw originates from his congressional district.
We're asking you questions about the Essential Air Service. Why do you continue to vote?
I actually have an appointment back in my office. So.
We tried again before he walked off. We flew the flight from Ely to Nevada and was completely empty. Why do you continue to support that?
I appreciate the question. If you make an appointment with Greg, we'll be happy to set up an appointment to discuss.
We reached out. The congressman never made good. And with help from lawmakers such as Heck, that effort to kill the Essential Air Service failed in the House.
And that is Washington. It's only wasteful if it's in somebody else's district.
I'm National Investigative Correspondent Jim Osman in Washington.